Hey guys, welcome back to another week's episode. Today we're going to do something a bit different. This is my mate Dylan. How you going, man?
Yeah, good. How about you?
Yeah, going good. So yeah, he just turned 21, so I'm very keen for him to, have a good year. And as part of his birthday, DIY Customs has sent us some rock sliders. So he's got a D22 Navara, so as you can see, it's a pretty good rig. It's got all the fruit, but the only thing it needs is some rock sliders, and then we can go and tackle some heavy off-road sketchy sort of stuff, So yeah guys, basically we're just going to be installing rock sliders today and show you guys how to do it and not to spend thousands of dollars on rock sliders for someone to do it. So yeah, it's a completely DIY, you can do it yourself. So yeah, we'll show you guys how it's done. Alright guys, so as you can see, Dylan picked out two options. So he reckons he's going to go with this one because there's a lot of support that goes alongside the rock slider. So as you can see, every sort of angle has support. So if he's going to hit it on one side, it's not going to bend in by any means. So yeah guys, it's pretty cool about this kit. So DIY Customs did all the hard work. So as you can see, it comes with support brackets and then also the brackets that clamps onto your chassis. So all you basically need is a welder, and that's all you need. You can pick your design as you like it. So as you can see, the two options. But yeah, I reckon this one is going to be good. And you can also adjust all the angles of how you like it, but we'll get to that later. But for now, we're just going to weld it up and hope for the best. But yeah, it should be good. Let's get into it. Awesome guys, so as you can see, grab yourself a mate that can weld. So Dylan is on the welder while I'm with the grinder, making sure the edges are nice and round so it's ready to be painted. Good morning guys, today is day 2 of the rock slider build. So I'm just quickly gonna run you through on what we did yesterday. As you can see, it's all welded up. So what we have done is just welded everything up, and then we're taking the grinders, and then you can just use one of these. Let me show you. One of these plates work really well. It's just like sandpaper, just to make it nice and even, which works great. And we're just gonna spray it up with some rust guard just in the meantime, and maybe give it a Raptor coat in the future. But yeah, it's just to make sure it doesn't rust when it's on. So yeah, as you can see, we are no, professionals on welding. It is a bit dodgy, but just weld as good as you can. It's one of those things, like I'm no professional welder, nor is Dylan, but we have, you gain experience through actually getting into it and working on the sliders. So yeah guys, I would just say just get the sliders and then just get into it. Like if we can do it, you can definitely do it as well. And being steel, it's going to be very tough as well. So it's not going to be like as hard as aluminium welding, because that is so hard and it breaks all the time. So yeah, steel is the way to go. So yeah guys, don't be afraid to just buy yourself a welder, even though you have no experience. Just get into it, and yeah, I reckon you'll be sweet. So far the welds are actually pretty good. It's really not bad, but obviously we're going to even it out with all the grinders, and then it will look very good. And then it's time to put on the brackets, and the supporting brackets there, and yeah, then we'll have a measure at the car, and yeah, just see how it will fit. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we measured up the angle that we like. I reckon this is pretty good position for the slider. So yeah, basically what you got to do after you measure up the angle that you like, so you get 6 of these ones. So basically this part will connect to the slider, and then this part's going to go over the chassis and connect it to that. So you just got to measure it up, and as you can see, this one comes out a tiny bit too far. So what we're going to do is just cut it straight off, and then it will be shorter to be able to connect to the bracket on the side like that. Before you buy it as well, you can make sure your measuring is good, and then yeah, just send it through to DIY Customs, and yeah, they'll make it exactly what you need. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's get into cutting. Righto guys, so as you can see, my protective gear is on. So you might be asking why I'm wearing sunnies. If you look at the welding, you might get arc eyes, so make sure you got the protective gear on, I would say. So yeah, basically what Dylan is busy doing now, he's just measure it up. Then he used some clamps to make sure the brackets are against each other, and then he's just tacking them with the welder as well, and then we're going to take it off. So yeah, as you can see here, that's where he's welding it. But yeah, I'll show you guys the clamps that we are using as well, just to make sure everything is against each other. Awesome guys, so there you can see the sliders are on. It's been a couple of weeks because the fuel lines? Yes, the fuel lines were in the way, so it was a bit hard, you know, mounting the brackets on the chassis because of the lines being in between. So basically what we've done is welded the brackets to the chassis. This is probably not the best option to do it, but it was the only option, so please don't judge us for that. But yeah guys, the sliders are on. As you can see, it looks awesome, and it's also black painted as well, and I reckon it looks a treat. So yeah guys, what do you reckon? Very happy with the end result. Come here Dylan. So what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it looks mint. Made it very clear that it's rock sliders and not side steps. So it's clearly made for rocks and not feet. So yeah, I think it's gonna work a treat.
Awesome, no worries. Thanks for watching guys. As you can see, it looks pretty good, and I'll show you guys the outro. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe on the channel, and make sure to check out DIY Customs if you want to build your own sliders, and they'll send out all the pieces you need. Just give them measurements, and as easy as that, you can build your own sliders for half the price of what people will charge to do it for you. Anyway, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.